Hello, it's Sarah from my Handmade Wardrobe Patterns back again, and this time I'm taking you on an inspirational shop with a difference. Today I'm going to show you how I shop like a designer. So first of all, when I go into a shop, I take a look around and try and see if there's any particular colour palettes or trends or shapes that I really like the look of. Like this really cute strappy dress. I love the shape, hate the fabric, but it's okay because I can make it myself. And this skirt I love the fabric of, and I actually really like the shape, but the colour just is not me. So I'm also spotting that there's quite a lot of bold, bright colours, especially in jackets and separates. And this jacket and the skirt as well are made from lyocell, which is a fabric that I'm seeing popping up quite a lot. It's interesting how it has this kind of texture, and it's definitely something that I'm going to look out for as it's a really eco-friendly fabric. So I've spotted lots of different blouse and shirt variations, and I'm looking forward to incorporating some of this inspiration in designs for new shirts and also to use the Bellissima blouse pattern more. I love this bright pink satin and this gorgeous red and white combination in this shirt dress is beautiful. I love the bold print. I also spotted lots of embellishment that I really liked, including embroidery. Really love the bold contrast embroidery and the cute scalloped edges on this shirt. And I really like this inset lace as well. The open work really inspires me. And this cute little finish on shirt I thought was really sweet as well. These little ties are such an easy addition and a great hack for the Bellissima blouse. I also noticed lots of fringing as well and folk inspired trims. And I love this leather jacket from All Saints. Absolutely beautiful with this long leather fringing and the. So I grabbed all of the things that I really liked and wanted to take a bit of a closer look at and brought them into the changing rooms so that I could really study them in detail. So I tried on this cute little shirt just because I wanted to see how it worked on the body. And yeah, as you can see, it's an interesting kind of wrap shape with the tie at the side, quite fitted at the top. Yeah, it's a nice little design. The side splits give it a bit of movement, and I just wanted to kind of see how the wrap actually looked on my body. And then I just tucked it in to see what that would look like. And yeah, it's cute, but I prefer it out, so it was good to try that on. Yeah, and just took a little bit of a closer look at the actual construction to see if I might want to replicate it. I think actually I could come up with a better way of doing this, but having these videos for reference is really helpful. I also wanted to try on this top because I could not work out what it was going to look like on the body, and actually like the fit is terrible, but I do like the style. Not keen on the double animal print, but again something that I wanted to try, so I brought it into the change room and then I could see whether I actually liked it or not. So they had lots and lots of versions of these trousers, and therefore, because they had a lot of versions of them, I thought, right, this is a key staple piece for the season. So I wanted to try those on. They also had them in an embroidered navy, which was really cute. And yeah, I just really liked like the chunky details. It's got a really wide waistband, big patch pockets at the back, and wicing at the front fly as well. And then they also had several variations of these kind of these jeans, but yeah, the fit for me just reiterated why I make my own jeans because they were just way too low at the back, way too high at the front. Pockets were tiny. Yeah, and although I really like this style, it's definitely something that I want to make myself. So I've also seen lots of kind of combat and pocket details on garments lately, and I really liked that this was quite a refined version, which I think I could definitely get on board with. So another category I wanted to delve into was jackets, and I was definitely spoilt for choice. There were lots of these kind of Chanel jackets, some really, really well made, some not so much, like this one, which had loads of raw edges and was just going to fall apart straight away. Some nice details though. This one from Mint Velvet was beautiful and so nicely made. I would have bought it if I'd have been buying, but I'm not. So I tried this one on, and I really like the fabric. It's gorgeous. It's like a kind of cream with gold brocade and nice shiny gold buttons, tiny little pathetic pockets that really are no use to anybody. But the fit was nice, and yeah, I took away a few kind of thoughts about fit from this garment. Yeah. And then there was this jacket, which was heavily embellished with beads and sequins. Again, tiny little silly pockets that really were no use to anybody. And actually, it was really uncomfortable to wear. The sleeves were really, really slim, and there was just a lot of pulling across the chest. When I opened it up, it looked all right, but for the £120 that they were charging for it, it just wasn't worth the money at all. And then I tried on this kind of cape jacket, which I love. If I'm going to a formal event, like a wedding or a ball or something like that, I'm definitely going to look at making one of these to go with my outfit. Absolutely love it. And I love how structured the shoulders are, and then it's got this like soft flowing kind of cape effect. So yeah, I took a few detailed photos of the inside and the construction so that I could make my own version. And then I tried on this gorgeous green blazer. Now, I cannot get over how well this fit. It was beautiful. I loved the shape. It was a little bit tight over the top of the arms, but I just loved the double breasted look, all the seaming details, the contrast gold buttons. It was really nicely lined, but it was 100% polyester, and the lining was viscose with elastane, which when you get this combination of synthetics along with naturals, it makes it really, really hard to biodegrade. Yeah, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm gonna have to remake this beautifully in a wool or a natural fibre, and I know it's going to be a key staple piece that's going to last me for years and years to come. And then there was this top that I just picked up because I was intrigued about the construction. So it's basically a shoulder pad stitched into a rectangular shaped t-shirt, and then it's folded back on itself and stitched. So yeah, definitely something that I could replicate, and it creates a really interesting shape on the body. I also like the look of these puff sleeves, and I often take photos of garments just for one detail. And I really liked the smocking on this going into the bust line, and the shape of the sleeves was really cute too. This skirt I knew wasn't going to suit my figure, but I was intrigued about how they'd constructed it. So I took it into the change rooms, tried it on just to see, and as you can see, there's loads of pooling at the back, which is what I always get with bias skirts. But I liked the way that the waistband had been created, and I took some detailed photos so that I can use that in my designs in the future. I also liked the seaming and darting details on this dress and the cuff details on these trousers, also the pockets and the drawstring waistband and the little vented pocket here. And then I've got some fabric like this, and I just wanted to take some photos to inspire me to use it for a similar pair of trousers. I hope you've enjoyed coming inspirational shopping with me. I love getting out on the high street and seeing what's out there. And although sometimes it is tempting to shop, I always know that I can make it my way and better. Here are my top tips to shop like a designer. Don't try and cover the whole high street in one day. Break it up, go out for a few shopping trips. Even if you just go to 2 or 3 shops, you will pick up a wealth of inspiration that you'll be using for months to come. Don't just go to the normal shops that you might usually shop in. Try something new. I like to shop high end when I'm shopping for inspiration so that I can replicate that in my own designs. Limit yourself to 15 to 20 minutes in each shop, but don't rush. And to make sure that when you're taking your garments into the changing room for your assessment, make sure that you're by yourself. It's best to shop solo for this. And then, of course, make sure that you've got your camera phone charged, you've got a notebook and pen with you, and that you keep yourself refreshed and hydrated throughout the trip. So I hope they've inspired you to incorporate some of the things that you see out there in the shops in your designs to sew your own style. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you'll find lots more sew your own style content and videos. Happy shopping and happy sewing!